So the Shibarium public beta is out. It came out yesterday. It's up. People can have started to, test and deploy and all those kind of things. So what happens now? Where do we go from here? What's the next steps? How long are we going to be, Austin, in this beta thing? And what is a beta? What does that mean? And what's a main net and all that kind of stuff? And I want to do a real quick video for you. I'm at this about 3 minutes long, and I'll give you all the details you need to know because Shibarium is the biggest thing to happen to the Shiba Inu ecosystem ever. Period. Period. Okay, here we go. Okay, so like I said, yesterday, the public beta test of Shibarium went live. That means that when you say the word beta, it means that they want it. That means that the code is not in production. It means that it's not what they call a mainnet launch. So it's not up and running and actually doing real transactions and all that kind of stuff. In fact, they very, very clearly are calling it right now, Shibarium, they're calling it the puppy net version, if you will. That's their word, not mine. Puppy net. Okay. So we're in a puppy net version, which actually kind of makes sense. It's kind of cute. Okay. And so when you're in a beta test scenario, you literally want people, projects, organizations to develop and to deploy their apps on the testnet version to try to find bugs and find issues so that you, as the development company, the developers behind Shibarium, can fix those bugs and issues. That's what this is for, and that's what you do in a beta. So this is not a live production scenario. Meaning, I hope that makes sense. And so everything's in test mode, if you will. Maybe that's a better way to think about it. We're in test mode. How long are we going to be here, Austin? Well, Satoshi said in his update that came out yesterday that we are, and I'm quoting, a few months. So to me, a few months is 2 to 3, maybe 4 months. And by the way, I was in software sales and development back in the 1990s. Yes, I know that was a million years ago. It was, I promise you. But so I was around this kind of process. And so my point to you is that when you're in kind of these beta testing scenarios, that's the point, is you're testing to try to break it, to try to find issues so that you can fix those. And then once you've fixed enough of them and you feel like, okay, we're good. And everything, by the way, nothing's ever perfect. You fix as much of it to make it where you can get a production main net, in this case, a production version, a main net launch out. You launch it, and then you still fixing stuff along the way, but it's a good up and running layer 2 blockchain that's doing its thing. Okay, so what happens now? We're in beta puppy net mode. That's where we're at. Okay. So no burns are happening. Nothing's going on. I've been talking about this in all my Shibarium videos. Like, look, in a beta version, you're in a test version. You're in a test mode. So there's no burning of Shiba Inu tokens because nothing is live. We're not in production mode. We are testing. Once we go live with a mainnet launch, that's a whole different enchilada. I'm from Texas, enchilada. That's a whole different deal. Okay. And that's going to be fun. So we're a couple months out. So that's what happens now. So that's where we're at right now. That's what happens. That's the kind of the near future. More to come. As I learn more, I'll bring it to you. Thank you for your support. As always, have a good one. Go make some money. Got a lot of volatility out in the market outside of Shiba Inu and kind of in general. Stay safe. Be safe. This is going to be a weird week coming up. We got traditional banks, a lot of weird stuff going on there. It's going to be a strange week. So thank you. And go give somebody you love a hug. There you go. Call your mom, call your dad, call your brother, your sister, your best friend, and say, hey, I love you. There you go. There's a little just me to you. Have a good one. I'll see you. Bye.